It's not too often that we get a Miata in the office, but this week we have the 2019 Mazda MX-5 Miata RF, the retractable fastback. We've already taken it to the track for an episode of Is It Faster Than a Fiesta ST? So I wanted to take you guys around and show you some of the weird little features on this car. So here are the 10 weirdest things about the Mazda Miata RF. Number 10 has to be the roof, because Mazda does allow you to operate the roof while the car is in motion, but only up to 6 miles per hour, otherwise it gets a little angry. Also, you can't operate the roof when reverse is selected, only in a forward gear up to 6 miles per hour. Number 9 is the B-pillar and the window behind it. On the outside it looks pretty normal, but head inside and it's not actually a window. The other weird thing about it is that it creates a bit of a blind spot. Number 8 is the way that Mazda fit the backup camera to the MX-5. Rather than tuck it in somewhere out of the way, they just cut a hole in the bumper and stuck a camera. The reason that the backup camera looks like it's in such a weird place is because if Mazda were to put it next to the license plate bracket like a lot of car companies do, that camera would be very low to the ground and wouldn't provide a very good view. So they had to put the camera a little bit higher up, which just meant placing it in the middle of the bumper. Number 7 is the oil cap. Take a look under the hood and you're greeted by a very fancy red oil cap that says MX-5 on it. What's funny is that this comes as part of the interior package that includes alloy pedals and illuminated door sills, all for $425. Number 6 is the cup holders. For starters, they are removable, which is pretty weird, but the other weird part is that there are 2 different places to put them. The first is by your passenger's leg, which cuts into the already tiny interior space in the Miata, and the other place is between the 2 seats. However, if you put them there, you'll be bumping them with your elbow the whole time you're driving. Number 5 brings us to the front bumper because of the license plate drill holes. Yeah, they didn't come pre-drilled, but you can see where all the holes are for various different license plates. I guess it's up to you to drill your plate in yourself. Number 4 are the antennas. Yes, I said antennas with an S at the end. The Miata has a little shark fin for satellite radio, but it also has this little baby old school antenna on the right fender. Number 3 is the trunk. Actually, it's how you get into the trunk, because there's 3 ways to open the trunk lid, but none of them are on the trunk itself. There's a button next to the rear license plate, a button on the key, and one more button next to the hood latch. But that last one is particularly hard to see from the driver's seat, so you just need to know that it's there. Number 2 is interior storage, because the Miata doesn't have a glove box, or at least not in the usual location. The Miata's glove box is this little cubby between the seats, which is where you keep those funny cup holders, plus your manual and other glove boxy items. Last but not least, number 1 is the price tag, because this is one insanely expensive Miata. Ours is technically a 2019 Mazda MX-5 Miata Grand Touring RF. The starting price for that is $33,335, plus ours has the interior package I mentioned earlier and the GTS package. That last one gets you a limited slip diff, plus a black painted roof and sport tuned suspension. After destination charge, the MSRP on this Miata came out to $35,405. That is a lot of money for a Miata. I hope you guys enjoyed these weird features on the Miata RF. Be sure to stay tuned for our episode of Is It Faster Than a Fiesta ST, where we find out if this Miata with 181 horsepower is in fact faster than a Ford Fiesta ST. Thanks for watching.